We begin with breaking news in eastern Jefferson County. Police are on the scene of a shooting involving a police officer. It happened at 1000 Bellwood Road in Anchorage. Police say a woman showed up at the police department with bruises. When they went to the house, that's where officers were negotiating with a person who barricaded themselves inside.
At this point, they tried to make contact. He came to the door, but then barricaded himself inside. They tried to negotiate for several hours. That failed. At that point, they contacted our hostage negotiation team and our SWAT team to assist in getting the individual out. We also tried negotiating and de-escalating the situation. During negotiations, this individual approached officers in a threatening manner with a deadly weapon. Our officer discharged his firearm, striking the subject. Fortunately, with our SWAT team, we do have medics on scene. The subject was rendered first aid immediately and then transported to University Hospital.
Right now, LMPD's Public Integrity Unit is handling the investigation. We are working to learn more. We'll bring you to that on air and online as soon as we have it. A Western Kentucky University student shot at a Bowling Green apartment complex Sunday night is from Louisville. We've learned that information new here at noon. Bowling Green police say they found a man trying to help 21-year-old Ayanna Morgan. She was airlifted to a Nashville hospital where she died Monday morning. Investigators said a man trying to help Morgan was a food delivery driver. He told police he saw a Hispanic man coming around the corner of the building making a gun motion with his hand. That investigation is still ongoing. In a statement, WKU said, quote, "We lost a valuable member of the WKU family. Our thoughts and deepest condolences are with her family, loved ones, and friends." Right now, the trial of a man accused of double murder in southern Indiana is underway. Chirac Douglas is accused of killing his wife, Brandy, and a man named Lauren Yell on April 4th of last year at a gas station on State Street in New Albany. Police say he then went to the Onion Tea House on Charlestown Road and held the owner hostage. Douglas was eventually shot by police and taken into custody. He's charged with 2 counts of murder, 1 count of attempted murder, kidnapping, and robbery. Jury selection happened yesterday and opening statements started around 11 this morning. We'll have more on that coming up at 4. And this morning, JCPS detailed this year's school transportation plan, one of the most impactful factors going into the school year for families. The district is consolidating bus routes in light of the ongoing bus driver shortage and changes to school start times. With the new plan, Superintendent Dr. Marty Polio says there are more bus drivers than routes, which they expect will cut down on double and triple runs. District leaders said the average walking distance to a bus stop is about 1/4 of a mile, though some students could be walking further. Dr. Polio said the goal is to make sure students aren't missing class time or waiting for a ride home, something many experienced last year.
So there is nothing more important to me than making sure that we get 96,000 kids to school on time, and that we make sure that, yes, every single student is there on time. We are not having to monitor kids, and kids aren't having to be at school from 6:30 in the morning until 6 at night.
Dr. Polio added the district would still like to hire about 100 more bus drivers. On August 7th, the transportation team's helpline will go live. You can call 485-RIDE with your questions. One other tool that went live this week, the online bus finder you're looking at right now. All you need to do is type in your street address and select the school your student is going to. The finder will show you what bus your student will take, where the bus stop is, and what time the bus should arrive. You may be able to read a little note underneath the map there. It says that the bus finder does not guarantee a safe walking path to or from the bus stop. So you'll need to take getting your student to that bus into account. The new Smart Start times are also rolling out this school year. A lot of big changes coming up for GCPS. Smart Start is another tool school officials hope will cut down on the bus driver shortage's impact. The district has introduced 8 new start times for K through 12 students, ranging from 7:40 to 9:40. It's been a controversial topic among parents, some saying it's going to disrupt schedules and make it harder to get their students to school on time. The JCPS board is set to meet tonight, expected to discuss and possibly decide on how the district will implement Senate Bill 150. SB 150 impacts schools by banning discussions on gender expression, sexual orientation, and gender identity. It also allows teachers to ignore a student's preferred pronouns and restricts bathroom access. JCPS is considering two policy drafts. One version includes a statement of concern about whether SB 150 violates the Constitution and Title IX. The other takes a stronger stance, saying it does violate the Constitution and Title IX. Earlier this month, the district's lawyer said between the two policies, there's not a clear choice, noting either could open the district up to lawsuits. We'll be following these stories throughout the day. You can find updates as we get them on WHAS11.com and inside our news app. Police are now working to identify a person found dead in the Algonquin neighborhood. It happened on Brashear Drive around 3 yesterday afternoon. Investigators say they'll rely on an autopsy to determine the cause of death. If you have any information, you can call 574-LMPD. 2 Louisville firefighters are recovering after a fire in the Portland neighborhood. Fire crews say it happened just after 8 Monday morning. They were responding to a house fire on Rowan Street when they suffered heat exhaustion and minor burns. Both were taken to the hospital for treatment. The fire was originally reported in the kitchen but had spread by the time firefighters arrived. Everyone who lived there got out safely. The arson squad is investigating the cause of that fire. New video from our Sky 11 drone is giving us a better look at the damage to a Clarksville hotel after it was gutted by fire last weekend. This is what's left of the Best Western. From above, you can see inside the rooms. You can also see the char throughout the motel, just that overall level of destruction. This is what the hotel looked like around 10:40 Sunday when firefighters arrived on the scene. Fire investigators say it started in one room, then spread through the attic. No injuries were reported. The Indiana Fire Marshal is investigating the cause of the fire. It's been a trend for over a year now. Kias and Hyundais being stolen across Kentuckiana or found with ruined key ignitions. As of last Wednesday, Louisville Metro Police said 1,920 of those cars had been reported stolen this year. One local woman is now in a bind after it happened to her. WHAS 11's Taylor Woods and photojournalist Emma Geffner spoke to the caregiver and substitute teacher who has a message for the thief.
Stolen while they slept overnight.
I was literally hyperventilating. Somebody came onto our property while we were asleep and stole our car.
Carletha Graham of South Louisville is in a bind. She's taking care of her 88-year-old grandmother who has dementia, and now her only means of transportation is gone.
I'm a caregiver, and I'm also a substitute teacher. School is about to start, and I have a school-aged child.
Her 9-year-old niece is expected to start school in just weeks, and now her 2014 Hyundai Elantra has been stolen. Graham is left stranded, walking to and from stores in all kinds of terrible weather.
And Louisville Metro Police have received record numbers of Kias and Hyundais being stolen. LMPD also says almost 10 cars are being stolen a day.
Graham is blaming the recent TikTok challenge trend for persuading thieves to steal vehicles.
Hyundai theft game, and it's absolutely not a game, but it's still up. There are several videos showing how to steal a car.
Graham's Hyundai Elantra is special to her. It's a car her daughter bought for her 2 years ago, but she has a message for the thief or thieves who stole her car.
Bring it back. Even if you don't feel comfortable enough bringing it to my driveway, take it somewhere, dump it, but bring it back.
At the end of the day, she is hoping she gets her car back and for her story to help put an end to these stolen vehicles.
If I can help to bring awareness to this TikTok trend, hopefully they'll take it down and this doesn't have to happen to another family.
For now, she asks that you look out for this gray Hyundai. Taylor Woods, WHAS 11 on your side.
Louisville Metro Police advise parking in highly visible areas and keeping valuables out of your car. They say adding visual deterrents like a steering wheel lock or a blinking light might also make thieves think twice.